Baig of Tricks trivia time. Grab your friends and play it online. With Ali and Gina and Taco just for you. It's Baig of Tricks trivia time. And we're feeling alright. Okay, come on, let's play.
Welcome everybody to this Saturday afternoon. Test it out now. We unmute it. All right. Sorry about that. So, now you're awake if you were falling asleep at the computer. Thank you for being here. My name is Ollie with Baig of Tricks Entertainment. We are going to be playing some SpongeBob trivia here in just a few minutes. These questions come from all different seasons of SpongeBob. So if you're a big fan of the show, you'll probably do pretty well today. Even if you're not, a lot of these questions are multiple choice, so you'll at least have a 25% shot of guessing the correct answer. So I'll explain how the game works here in just a little bit, but before I get into the details, I just want to make sure that you all know that the actual game is played separately outside of YouTube. So we do want you here in YouTube to listen to the questions, but we want you to join the online game so you can actually participate. Send your answers in and have them scored. You can do that by joining. I recommend doing it from your phone. Just go to online.baigoftricks.com. It's going to ask you for a code and just type in the code SpongeBob. If you just clicked on the link to get there, that works too. But if you want to go from your phone directly to the website, you just type in online.baigoftricks.com, enter the code SpongeBob. That's going to get you into our online game. Once you're there, you'll see a screen that looks a little bit like this here. It's just going to ask you for two pieces of information, and that is what your name is, I am Ollie, and what state you're playing from. We just keep that information so that we know where people are participating from. Again, this online format allows us the opportunity to host trivia for people across not just the United States, but across the globe. We have good friends that are joining us regularly from Canada, from the UK, we had our first participant from Italy just a couple days ago, New Zealand, Australia, Pakistan. So all sorts of different countries, and we are trying to get someone from all 50 states. We're just missing a few states. If you're out there from Alaska or who else are we missing? Idaho, Wyoming. If you're participating from any of those states, let us know. You'll be letting us know when you fill this out. That's why we ask. So once you've done that, you'll be good to go. You'll see the same screen that I have in front of you here. It says the trivia game has not started yet. Once I activate it, this is where the game will show up. So like I mentioned, there will be multiple choice questions, and then there will be a tougher round of questions that we'll get to in a little bit. There are a lot of good people in the comments already. So for those of you that don't know, I am Ollie. I'll be hosting this for you. I guess let me switch back. I am Ollie. I'll be hosting this for you here in front of the camera, but Gina, as always, is behind the keyboard answering your comments. I try to take a look when I can, but I get very distracted, especially you guys are very interactive. I love it. Melissa Ponte's going to move to Idaho for us just so we can have a participant. Thank you. That's dedication. Team Take Your Top Off is back. Multiple guests Saturday. Lindsay Davis, welcome. All right. So we're going to actually dive into trivia here in just a few minutes. We're going to give people time to join. These Saturday events always invite a lot of new people. These tend to be family friendly. We did Pixar, Disney. We've had a whole bunch. We did Brady Bunch last week. And next week, you'll see the events rotating here next to me. Actually, I'll go with where they're at. We have a whole bunch of fun events coming up this week. Let me start it from the beginning. So today is SpongeBob. As you know, we're doing that here in just a few minutes. Tomorrow, an event I'm very excited about, our first ever online trivia brunch. So we can't brunch together in person, but we can brunch together virtually, and we're doing it over Golden Girls trivia. So do join us. That's the earliest we've ever hosted. It'll be 1 p.m. So you can grab brunch. We're getting ours from McWethy's Tavern in Romeoville. They're sponsoring the event. They're providing us $75 in gift cards for the winners. So please do, if you're considering ordering out brunch, consider McWethy's as we are. And then Monday, we have Music Bingo. Henry JBC is back. He'll be doing one-hit wonders. So will Bobby K on Wednesday. You'll see that. Monday night, At 9 o'clock, we're doing a late night edition of General Knowledge Trivia. The questions come from anything and everything. I will say I need to choose the date here, but one of the dates coming up will be a special round of General Knowledge Trivia chosen by our donation drawing winner. I'll tell you about that in a few. We have General Knowledge Trivia earlier at 7 o'clock on Tuesday, because Tuesday at 9 o'clock, you all have been asking for this. We've only hosted it once since online trivia started, I believe, but we're going to do Friends Trivia. Friends Trivia again via this online platform on Tuesday, May 5th at 9 p.m. So don't miss that one. All these times are Central Time. If you're out there in a different time zone, these are all Central Time. Wednesday at 7 o'clock, like I mentioned, Bobby K, he's doing all 90s one-hit wonders. Music bingo. It's free to play. You get your own personalized bingo card, and you can win a $25 gift card courtesy of Elmhurst Brewing Company. Wednesday after Music Bingo, we'll have another late night edition of General Knowledge Trivia at 9 o'clock. As I mentioned, one of these this week will be featuring special rounds chosen by our winner this week, Maggie W. She won our donation drawing this week. I'll tell you all what that is here in just a few. Thursday at 7 o'clock, we have another edition of General Knowledge Trivia. You guys do enjoy General Knowledge. You always show up when we do it, so we try to offer it every single day. And then Friday, if you haven't noticed, pretty much every Friday is a fundraiser Friday here at Baig, and this week is no different. We'll be raising funds for The Harbor. It is a fantastic organization out of Downers Grove. There's a lot more information on our Facebook page. You can find out about that. And then Shrek Trivia Night. So like I said, we try to keep it family-friendly on Saturday afternoons. So this is our next family-friendly Saturday afternoon trivia, Shrek Trivia, next Saturday at 3 p.m. All of these events will be posted online here, probably in the next day. So do invite your friends, invite your family. Again, if we were all just heading to the bar to play, it would be tough to join us for trivia every night. But since we're doing this electronically and everybody's staying at home for the most part, all you have to do is tune in, get on YouTube. Make sure if you haven't yet, there's a button down below somewhere to subscribe. If you subscribe to the YouTube page, it makes it easy to find these videos when they pop up. It'll give you a little notification. You just subscribe and click the bell, I think. I don't know. This is all new to us. So thank you to those of you that have subscribed. Thank you to everybody who supported Baig of Tricks through this crazy time. A lot of you have been liking and sharing and commenting on the posts and inviting your friends, and we really appreciate that. And in addition, those of you that have supported Baig of Tricks financially, you can see the links here down below. If you feel so inclined and if you're able to, we do appreciate any and all donations or tips, whatever you'd like to think of it as. We don't charge to play these games. We're putting them on for free. But Baig of Tricks Entertainment is not currently in operation. We're not making any money. So your tips and your donations go a really long way to helping us put on more events like this. I guess we are technically, we're up and running. We're doing private events now. But those private events are so much fun. If you guys haven't tried one yet, we just hosted one for the Helen Plum Library here in Lombard, Illinois. If you're interested, there's information on our website. We have some information on Facebook I'll be posting as well. But again, that's an entirely different thing. These events we're putting on for free, and we do appreciate any and all donations. I mentioned earlier there's a donation drawing, and what that is our way of giving back, saying thank you to one person each week who has donated. We draw one name out, and if we choose your name, you get to decide one of the trivia nights that we do next week. So I mentioned this week, Maggie W. was the winner, and rather than a themed trivia night, she decided to have us do a general knowledge trivia night with 6 categories that she's choosing questions from. So I'll have a whole bunch of information about that online here in just a little bit. But you could be the winner for next week. We've had individuals who chose Breaking Bad. Last week, the individual did a general knowledge trivia night with their own themes.
The themes were good this week, guys.
Yeah, the themes are
they
good.
were good last week, but I'm really excited.
Yeah, we have Friends. We will have, you'll notice there was a gap in the schedule there. There will be an event Thursday night. I just haven't decided on the theme yet, so we'll get that up and everything will be posted on our Facebook and our website. So thank you to everybody who's here joining us. We're going to get this game started. I think we've just about reached our number. What's up?
You'll just be happy to know that our Miami crew is back. So Melissa, Erica, Vincent,
Joe, Melissa, Joe, Eric. Oh my gosh. Oh.
I thought that would make you happy.
This makes me very happy. Laughs in Spanish. Hi, Alex, Sarah, Vincent. I'm ready. Yeah, Gina posted that GIF earlier. All right. So for those of you, obviously there are a lot of trivia online regulars here this afternoon, so thank you guys for being here. But to those of you who maybe haven't played trivia online with us before, I'm going to tell you how this game works. It's very simple in concept. There are only 2 types of questions. We have multiple choice questions, and then later on in the game, we'll amp it up a little bit, and I'll take away the multiple choices. You'll have to submit your answer all on your own. But we're going to save that for the second half of this game. The beginning, we're starting it out easy. Some of these questions might seem tough, but you always have a 25% shot of getting it right because the answer is always either A, B, C, or D. So I'm going to flip down here so we can see the screen. Again, last chance. If you haven't yet, make sure you join the game. Online.baigoftricks.com. Enter the code SpongeBob. Do not answer on the YouTube video. Your answers won't be counted. You want to answer via the online Baig of Tricks trivia platform. Once we start this game, the first round of questions are multiple choice. So like I said, it's always A, B, C, or D. Every multiple choice question is worth a maximum of 100 points. But it's a maximum of 100 points because the sooner that you get your answer in, the more points you earn if you're right. So if you think the answer is A and you click it right away, and then somebody else clicks A, but they do it 10 seconds later, if the answer is A, you're both going to earn points, but you will earn more points because you got your answer in sooner than the other individual. The trick here is you don't want to just click blindly or click without reading the answers, because if the answer is A and you click B, you can't undo it. You can't take it back and switch your answer. So you have to be sure, but you want to be sure as quickly as you can. So that's it. I think we're just going to dive in. The first question is a practice question. So if you haven't played this online trivia format with us, this first question looks and acts just like all the regular questions, but it's not worth any points. This one is just to make you feel comfortable with how the game works. You will see pictures and GIFs throughout the game. They are not typically any type of hint or tip towards the answer. They're just there for fun. So don't let the picture throw you off. It's just there for your enjoyment. So here we go, guys. Cheers. Thank you for being here. We got our Baig of Tricks social glass. We are going to rock and roll. Here comes question number one. So this is our practice question. It's not meant to really trick you, just to let you learn how to use the system. So you'll always see the question. You won't have to answer. You won't even see the answers until I start the timer, and then you have 30 seconds to get your answer in, but do submit it as quickly as you can. What is the name of your trivia host tonight? What is my name? Am I SpongeBob, Patrick, Ali, or Gary?
Aww.
Vincent, family friendly.
We started talking about pushing Illinois somewhere
Oh,
warm, and then everyone's like, let's push it to Florida, and then there was no Florida.
oh God.
You
Come
could
on.
see where it went.
Everybody's in. Okay. A couple people thought that my name was Patrick. A couple people thought my name was Gary. I'm sure you guys are just having fun. I wouldn't mind Patrick or Gary, but I do enjoy my own name, which is Ali, which 91% of you, 52 people correctly guessed. So good job. That's how the multiple choice questions work. Format is the same, but now they're going to start counting for points. So make sure you get those answers in as quickly as possible. If you notice that your phone or your computer seems to be going slower than what it seems like on the stream, just take a second and refresh the page, or just completely restart your computer. I know you miss a question or two there, but this is the hurdle that we have with the internet. Sometimes the connection does bog down. If our connection stops, everybody will notice. But if it's going slow on your end, just try refreshing, restarting. We've seen that come up every now and then. So the one other thing I haven't mentioned, I slightly did, but I did not totally. Today's event is sponsored. You can see them on the screen. Elmhurst Brewing Company, our incredible sponsor. They've sponsored many of our events, and they are continuing to, including today's SpongeBob Trivia. So the individual who finishes in first place wins a $25 gift card to Elmhurst Brewing Company. We'll take care of that online. You just send us an email. We get you all set up. Please, since we're playing for a real prize, guys, I wish I didn't even have to say this, but don't cheat. Don't Google these answers. Don't look them up. If you're playing with friends or a team online, that's fine. You can come up with the answers together, but make sure that whatever you're submitting comes out of some human's brain.
Or a dog if you have a super smart dog.
Yeah, if you have a super
Or
smart
snail.
dog or snail. That's right. All right, here we go. Question 2. First real question. What ingredient replaced the ice cream in SpongeBob's smelly or stinky sundae? What ingredient replaced the ice cream in SpongeBob's smelly or stinky sundae? Was it mustard, ketchup, barbecue sauce, or mayonnaise? Sliced mayonnaise. Vincent knows what's up. Sliced mayonnaise.
Get out of here. It's supposed to be not family friendly here.
Bobby, welcome, welcome. $4 p.m. out there. Yeah, 3 p.m. here. Hey, everybody. Hey, Chloe, Jack, and Bobby, and Christy, and, of course, welcome.
We're happy you're here.
We are very happy
How
you all
many
joined
people
us.
are submitting answers?
We have 58 people playing right now.
Nice.
Not too bad for a Saturday afternoon with SpongeBob trivia. All right, what ingredient replaced the ice cream in SpongeBob's smelly or stinky sundae? A lot of you said ketchup. Some of you said mayonnaise and mustard. Nobody really thought barbecue sauce. But the majority of you were correct. The correct answer is ketchup.
This makes me want to throw up.
Ketchup, yes. Many things from the show make me want to throw up, but I do love it. All right, question number 3. In the episode Tea at the Tree Dome, SpongeBob meets Sandy for the first time. What was Sandy doing when SpongeBob first saw her? What was Sandy doing when SpongeBob first saw her for the first time in this episode? Was she building a treehouse, practicing karate, wrestling a giant clam, or napping? Vincent likes to put ketchup on his hand. Interesting.
Hey, if you were going to be quirky, SpongeBob Trivia is the place to do it.
Yeah, this is the place to be quirky. Melissa playing outside with a mimosa.
I know, I wish we could do that tomorrow.
Yeah. I could technically bring it out. We could do it at the table. Let's see what you guys thought. So, this one tripping you up. A lot of you said practicing karate. A lot of you also said wrestling a giant clam. She does enjoy practicing karate. I think SpongeBob even tries. But the correct answer in this specific situation, she was wrestling a giant clam. First time SpongeBob met her in Tea at the Tree Dome. All right. Question 4. We'll look at the standings pretty much every 5 questions. So after question 5, we'll look at where you guys are in the standings. We just talked about Sandy. We're going to talk about her a little bit more, but this time we're talking about her brother. What is the name of Sandy's twin brother? Is it Tandy, Handy, Randy, or Mandy? What is the name of Sandy's twin brother? And on your sandy cheeks. All right, all right, all right. Let's see what you thought. This one I had fun just making up answers, but you guys knew. The correct answer is Randy. Randy and Sandy, not Tandy, Handy, or Mandy. It was Randy. Good job. All right, we'll do question 5, then we'll look at the standings. Question number 5. What musical instrument does Squidward play? Plays it often. What musical instrument does Squidward play? Is it the clarinet, the violin, the oboe, or the flute?
My sister plays this instrument.
Yeah?
I did in high school.
I've never played. This is the
Pretty
instrument
sure.
I almost played when I almost joined band in 5th grade,
Aw.
but I didn't.
Cool story.
Thanks. What might have been.
I get it.
The hurdy-gurdy. Squidward, yes, plays in quotation mark is probably correct, Melissa. This is a social, and this is an official social. So cheers, 100% of you got this right. Congrats. You're welcome to cheers with us or not, but we're just doing this to celebrate you guys and congratulate you on a question well done. So cheers to you guys. Sociable, social, Akole Maluna, whatever
Got
you
it.
think.
You finally got it.
I've been working on it. All right, let's look at the standings. Currently, in first, JSR. In second, TW. And in third, Chrissy. Everybody else is going to rotate through, so I'll leave this up on the screen for a second so you can watch. Sorry if that song just popped up. It's gone now. I'll leave this up on the screen so you guys can watch and see exactly where you're at all the way through. Oh, that's too bright.
Drink a Capri Sun.
Ooh, I want a Capri Sun.
Yeah, me too. Capri Sun sounds good.
All right, we've gone through once. We're just going to go through twice this first time so everybody can see. Everybody else is rotating below. The spicy meatballs. Welcome, welcome.
That's a great question. Do kids still drink Capri Sun? Anyone out there with kids?
Yes.
No? They do, you think?
I think so.
Okay.
I know. Well, I have friends who have kids, and I know that their kids drink Capri Sun, but I can't speak for all kids or
Yeah,
myself. I did see somebody showed if you just tear off the corner of a Capri Sun, you can fit a little nip, a little airplane bottle of alcohol, just right into the corner, and then you can still drink out of the straw. So, you know.
Adults.
Now you know. All right, here we go. Question 6 coming up. On your screen, what is the name of Patrick's sister? You can see her here. What is the name of Patrick's sister? Is it Sarah, Stephanie, Sam, or Susan? Yes, Jeff Kelleher, I agree. Some of those team names are amazing. I'm sure yours is amazing. I don't know which one you are, but I'm sure it's amazing. All right, everybody's in. Ooh. So here's another one I just made up. Again, a bunch of fake answers, but this one actually threw you, unlike Sandy's brother. What is the name of Patrick's sister? 16 of you said Stephanie. 19 said Sam. 18 said Susan. 7 people said Sarah. The correct answer here is Sam. Sam is the name of Patrick's sister. Good job, 19 of you. All right, question 7. Which of the following items was Mrs. Puff's husband turned into? Mrs. Puff's husband was turned into which item? Hey,
Dark.
Yeah, it is. Was it a lamp, a desk, a car, or a surfboard? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Love it, Jeff and Rachel. Thanks for being here. We are going to do 90s Nickelodeon trivia.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a 90s Nickelodeon. We probably won't do
that.
just one specific show, but we'll do 90s Nickelodeon trivia. Get all that. Get all the cartoons in there.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Are you afraid of the dark? Pete and Pete.
Doug. Oh, Pete and Pete. R.I.P. Mrs. Parsons.
All right, let's see what you thought. Yeah, you guys knew this one. 73% of you said a lamp, which is correct. A lamp. Sure is a very nice lamp.
Oh.
Question number 8. What is the name of the robot descendant of SpongeBob SquarePants who lives during the 41st century? What is the name of the robot descendant of SpongeBob? Is it Sponginator, Sponge Bill, Sponge Boob, or Spongetron? Thank you guys when you mention us, Megatrix, in your Instagram stories. We appreciate that. We try to always share them back out. We enjoy seeing how you guys are playing trivia and how you're making the most of this situation playing from home. So thank you guys. Somebody else just tagged us there. Gina's really good about sharing those back out. If it was up to me, I would probably forget every time. Another one you guys did not struggle with. You did not struggle with this one. Spongetron. Spongetron. Good job. 50 of you got that correct. We're going to call that a social. Cheers, everybody. All right, question number 9. Man Ray. Man Ray was trapped in what substance by Mermaid Man until Patrick freed him? Which of these substances had Man Ray trapped? Was it tartar sauce, ketchup, mayonnaise, or ice cream?
Also a famous artist. I've seen his grave in Paris.
Who?
Man Ray.
Oh.
Man Ray is the name of an artist.
Oh. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Nina, for the donations. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. Everybody is in. This is another sauce I don't think Gina likes. Correct answer is tartar sauce. No, she does not. Her face. No. Tartar sauce. Yeah, it's too much like mayonnaise. Yeah, you can make some easy homemade tartar sauce, mayonnaise, relish, and a little lemon juice. Yum,
I
yum,
like
yum.
lemon juice.
Just eat it with a spoon.
You are cruising for a bruising, buddy.
Question 10. After looking at a magazine, SpongeBob and Patrick decide to make money by becoming entrepreneurs. Who doesn't? What do SpongeBob and Patrick decide to sell from door to door? What item do they start selling door to door? Is it doors, jelly, ice cream, or chocolate bars? Can you imagine being a... Oh, I don't want to lead anyone astray, so I'll keep my commentary for a second. Now I'll say it. Could you imagine being a door-to-door door salesman? Can you knock? Hello? All right, well, I see yours is working.
Well,
My job is done here.
The store's kind of falling apart. Let's get you a new door. That's how you work it.
You just knock on it really lightly. Man, your door, I was knocking really hard. You couldn't hear me. You need a new acoustically sound door. You're going to miss a whole bunch of people at your door. All right. Anyway, you guys didn't struggle here. Chocolate bars. Selling chocolate bars. One man really wanted them. Cheers, everybody. 87% of you got it. Hit 3 people. All right. That's 10 questions in, so let's look at the standings again. We'll go back to Taco. JSR in first, Chrissy in second, D-Rock in third. What I learned in boating school in fourth. I see Spongester, Dolphin Noise, Anita Wine. There's a nice team name, Anita Wine. KTW, Take Your Top Off. Team Take Your Top Off is back. Welcome. Chris and Matt, the spicy meet the balls. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Jeff and Rachel. Fortnite, Sandy Cheeks. Pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. Miss LaRock, I see you out there.
SpongeBob No Pants.
SpongeBob No Pants. Yeah, that's everybody in quarantine. All right, here we go. We're just going to go through those once right now. We're moving on to question 11. This one just takes a second to load, so be ready.
Lindsay Davis says she doesn't watch SpongeBob, but there's a lot of mayonnaise questions, and I agree.
Yeah, that's fair. There are, and I think there still might be another one. So this is just a quote. I want you to tell me who said this on the show. Who said this quote? Once upon a time, there was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end. Who said this? Was it Patrick, Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob, or Squidward?
Not tight today.
Ooh. What's everybody saying?
Oh, funny stuff.
Patrick
People really
spitting
like the
facts.
door-to-door episode.
Yeah. My great-grandmother used to say, wine not, the more the merrier. Yes. Vincent, tell us your 3 easy steps. Herbalife underwater. Joe, I was just like you. Oh, God. No MLMs in the comments, please. Nobody buy anything. 76% of you said Patrick, and 76% of you were correct. Good job. Squidward, good guess. All of them good guesses, but Patrick, the correct one. Here we go. Question 12. What was the name of Mr. Krabs' pet worm? What was the name of Mr. Krabs' pet worm? Is it Mr. Mr. Wiggles, Mr. Bumpy, or Mr. Doodles? 1, 2, 3. There's gotta be a better way.
You sound like Jerry Seinfeld.
There's gotta be a better way. Be your own boss. Yes, Erica. Door-to-door.
That's what Ali does.
Door-to-door door salesman. Work from home. Many of us are.
Yeah.
All right. A lot of you said Mr. Wiggles. 12 of you said Mr. Doodles. 3 of you said Mr. Great band. Not the correct answer here. So this is the first upset of the day because Mr. Doodles is correct. Mr. Doodles. I made up Mr. Wiggles because I thought it sounded like Mr. Doodles. And apparently I did a good job at fooling you.
I like Mr. for an
Yeah,
animal.
that'll be our next dog's name. Mr. No, it's going to be Taco. No, Pancakes? Our next dog will be named Pancake.
I like
And when I think of pancake, I think of a bunny. I feel like a bunny should be named Pancake.
Well, we have a bunny in the yard.
A bunch of
His
bunnies
name
in
is
the yard.
Pancakes.
Yeah. All right, question 13. Which of the following characters plays the harmonica solo in the episode Band Geeks? Who plays the harmonica solo in Band Geeks? Is it Patrick, Plankton, SpongeBob, or Squidward?
We've been bamboozled.
Remember when we were all bamboozled at the Super Bowl? When they acted like they were going to play the song, and then they didn't? They should have just either did nothing or they should have played it.
Yeah, that was weird.
But they should have played like a second of it just to make everybody mad.
I thought you were going to talk about Mr. Peanut. I don't know why. R.I.P. Mr. Peanut.
Oh. You guys did very well here. The harmonica solo was Plankton. Good job. 46 of you. Congratulations. Here we go. Question 14. In the episode Barnacle Face, the reason Pearl got the barnacles on her face is because the soap she was using was made out of what? The reason that she got barnacles on her face because the soap was made out of what? Was it leftover Krabby Patties, tartar sauce, gold, or worms? What was the soap made out of? Nicolette, thank you for the donation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anybody that's donated beginning today to next Friday is in the donation raffle. So we'll choose one person out of there each week. And if we choose you, you get to decide one of the trivia nights that we do next week. Again, you could do a theme night and give us 6 categories. I'll let you guys know the categories that Maggie gave me. You'll be the first people to know. I love them. Let's see what you thought. Thought you guys would do well here. 25% of you said tartar sauce. A couple people said worms. 41 people said leftover Krabby Patties, which is the correct answer. Leftover Krabby Patties. We're making the soap out of and gave her barnacles on her face. All right, question 15. We have 2 more multiple choice questions, 15 and 16. And then we'll look at the standings. And then we're going to change how this game works. Question 15. Which one of the following characters recites a poem during the talent show in the season 1 episode Culture Shock? Which one of the characters recites a poem during the talent show? Is it SpongeBob, Gary, Squidward, or Patrick? Erica, you need to start your own soap MLM. Yes. I'd get some of that soap. Depends on what it is.
I mean, I might too.
If it's made out of leftover, like McDoubles, probably not.
Huh?
Like the leftover Krabby Patties,
Oh,
leftover burgers,
okay.
you know? Leftover Whoppers, would that have been better?
No, I just was not there. Sorry.
It's good. You don't recognize.
I forget the question immediately when it passes, so...
You guys did very well here. Very well. 67% of you said Gary. A couple people said Squidward, Patrick, SpongeBob, but 67% of you, 43 people were correct. The most adorable poem ever. Gary recited that in the talent show.
Mm-hmm.
All right, one more multiple choice question. Then we'll look at the standings, and then we're going to flip the script here on how the questions work. Question 16. In the episode Rockabye Bye Valve, SpongeBob and Patrick take care of homeless baby Scallop. What is the Scallop's favorite thing to eat? According as they learn in this episode, what was the Scallop's favorite thing to eat? Was it Krabby Patties, sponges, plankton, or worms?
I remember this episode too.
You forget how many you watched or remember until you hear something about it.
True. How many seasons of SpongeBob were there?
A lot.
I'll find out.
Thank you, Anne, for the donation. The sponge and the palm tree, little emojis. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. 12 seasons of SpongeBob. And 2 movies? There was a kind of live action weird one. And then they were supposed to be doing a new one?
The first episode anniversary was yesterday. It was May 1st, 1999.
Oh. Let's see what you guys thought. You split it down the middle here. 27 people said Krabby Patties. 28 people said worms. 6 people put sponges. 3 people said plankton. The correct answer was worms. Worms was the baby Scallop's favorite thing to eat. So good job. Let's take a look at the standings, and then we're going to switch up how this game works. It won't be multiple choice anymore. JSR still in first, Chrissy in second, D-Rock in third. But again, first, second, and third are less than 100 points between them. And everybody else is well within striking distance because the next 15 questions are worth more and more points as we go on. So, how this is going to work, from this point forward, I mentioned you will no longer have multiple choice options. You will no longer have multiple choice answers to choose from. You have to submit the answer all on your own. What that means is I will still ask you the question, but once I start the timer, you have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to answer once I start the timer, and you have to type the answer in, whether it's on your phone or your computer. You have to type it and hit submit. There's now a button that'll say submit. So unlike multiple choice, you don't just click. You have to type your answer in and hit submit. A few things you should know if this is your first time playing. First and foremost, you now have the full 30 seconds. You're not going to lose points if it takes you 20 seconds and it takes somebody else 5 seconds. You're going to earn the same amount if you're correct. So I'm making a big point about that because take your time and spell it correctly. Whatever the answer is, take your time. Don't let your phone autocorrect to something else. Don't rush because you have all 30 seconds. You just have to get your answer in before the timer on your phone. Make sure you're watching your timer before that hits 0. Make sure you submit your answer. Once again, you guys have been pretty good about this so far, but this is family-friendly Saturday afternoon event, so keep your answers clean. You can be funny, but keep them clean. If I start seeing not clean answers come in, then I just won't show the answers on the screen, and that takes a lot of fun away. So please keep it fair and fun and family-friendly for this Saturday afternoon SpongeBob trivia. That's it. So we have 15 of these type of questions coming up. I'm going to flip over. First one will be on your screen. You won't be able to type anything in until I actually start the timer, and then you have 30 seconds. Just get the answer in before that timer hits 0. Question 17, what state is Sandy Cheeks originally from? What state is Sandy Cheeks originally from? You have 30 seconds. Type that in.
I know this one.
Keep it clean, you Krabby Patties. Dolphin noises. Nice, Kayla. The musical testing in Chicago.
Did you ever watch this one?
No.
I'm sure you would have enjoyed it.
Krabby Patty, tartar sauce, sardine oil. You know. You guys can sell a whole bunch. All right, I'm just marking a few of your answers correct. Let's put up on the screen what you thought. A lot of you said Texas. See, Oklahoma, California, Iowa, Fortnite. Kansas, somebody said don't mess with Texas, and that counts. Don't worry, you got points as long as you had Texas in your answer. Good job. Over half of you still got that one correct. So this is how the rest of the questions work. Sometimes it's simple, just one word. Sometimes, it might be a longer answer, but make sure you take your time, spell it correctly. You guys did a fantastic job here. So here we go. Question number 18. What is the name of SpongeBob and Patrick's favorite amusement park? What is the name of SpongeBob and Patrick's favorite amusement park? You have 30 seconds to type that in. Hey. All right. Taco, what a boy. He's tired from barking incessantly.
Really tired. We haven't even gone for a WALK yet.
Sorry, I have to clean your eye. There you go. Oh.
Has anyone been outside today?
Yeah. Oh, I think that was on camera.
Hi.
You saw what happened when she said that word.
You.
Yeah, now he's not going to give up.
Lay down, Boo-Boo.
Lay down.
Lay
Go
down.
back to bed.
Sleepy time.
Okay.
Aww.
We sit here on edge until he decides if he's going to go crazy because he heard the OUT word. All right, you guys did well. I was just checking over your spelling. And again, half of you knew this. Glove World. Glove World. As long as you put glove, Glove World, 1 word, 2 words, however you put it. As long as glove was in there, that's what I'm looking for. Glove World. Congrats. All right. Question 19 coming up on your screen. This is just a name, just a first name. What is Mrs. Puff's first name? We know her as Mrs. Puff, but she has a first name. What is Mrs. Puff's first name? You have 30 seconds. I imagine Gina's replying. Yep. We are going to do a Wizard of Oz trivia. That's going to happen. We talked about that, actually, at some point. We were supposed to do a Wizard of Oz trivia for the Plainfield Library. I think things got canceled with everything, obviously. We'll do a Wizard of Oz trivia.
That would be a fun one.
Yeah, we have a
family-friendly one.
Willy Wonka trivia coming up, too.
Yeah.
And that one's sponsored by a chocolate shop. One of our regular players owns a chocolate shop, and she wants to sponsor a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory trivia night.
Original only.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably just focus on the first movie, but I might throw some stuff in from the Johnny Depp. Yeah. All right. Once again, just checking your answers. Thanks for your patience. You guys did pretty well, not as well as the first couple here, but 11 of you did know it is Poppy Puff. Mrs. Puff's first name is Poppy. All right, we'll do question 20, and then we'll look at the standings. Question 20. You can only answer with numbers here. You can only type in numbers. Don't try to spell anything out. How old did Pearl turn in her special birthday episode? Pearl's birthday episode, how old was she turning? You have 30 seconds. Yeah, just right on the edge of her nose. I'm just laughing at these comments.
I know, you guys are great.
Thank you all for being here. Yeah, Taco, we believe, is mostly Cairn Terrier. Some Pomeranian.
And Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzu.
So we've been told, but...
Well,
the Cairn Terrier we had to kind of figure out ourselves.
Yeah, because a bunch of people just said he looks like a Cairn Terrier.
Yeah, we were told he's Maltese. I don't think he is.
The Maltese Falcon. All right. Correct answer here, 16. Sweet 16, 16 years old. All right, let's look at the standings. See where everybody's at now after these. JSR and Chrissy's still up there, but Big's moving up atop into third place. D-Rock or Drock and the Pioneers still there in fourth and fifth. Everybody else is going to rotate through.
Yes, we will, Melissa. I've just been too cheap to buy one.
What is that?
A doggy DNA
A doggy
test.
DNA test, yeah.
I asked for it for Christmas. Maybe next year.
All right, we're moving on. Question 21 will take just a second to load, but once it does, it's the same format. New question, new answer, but you're still typing it in, hitting submit before the timer hits 0. My suggestion, I've been trying to remember to say this, if you're out there playing, I give you a 30-second timer, but treat it like there's only 25 seconds. If you want to make sure that your answer gets counted, try to hit submit before 5 seconds shows up. Because, again, we're dealing with the internet, and we are at its mercy. So just a helpful tip, if you can, try to get your answer in before 5 seconds. But technically, you should have until it hits 0. Here we go. What is the name of the mermaid who is king of the sea? You can see him here. What is the name? Just the first name. What is the name of the mermaid who is king of the sea? You know, SpongeBob, your spatula is just as powerful as my trident. Really?
It's SpongeBob.
Oh, thanks. All right. Just looking at your misspellings. You guys did very well. If you wrote either Neptune or King Neptune, you got points here. Neptune or King Neptune was acceptable. Either one. King Neptune doesn't show up because I just had Neptune. I had to mark yours correct. So Neptune or King Neptune was fine. And question 22, speaking of King Neptune, what is the name of King Neptune's daughter? What is the name of King Neptune's daughter? This gift has nothing to do with it other than it says Neptune. What is the name of King Neptune's daughter? Katie, you got it right. Don't worry. It won't tell you on your phone. That's why I say it over the stream. That's one thing the system doesn't do. If I correct it, it doesn't tell you that I corrected it. You just have to, trust me, if you put Neptune or King Neptune. Yes, Kayla, you know. Good job.
Thanks, Kayla.
Appreciate it. Thanks for checking, Katie. No, thank you, Kayla. Appreciate it. No sarcasm there. I appreciate you helping.
Really, thank you. Why?
I'm just checking at quite a few different spellings, and I want to check all of them. So the correct answer here is Mindy. Princess Mindy, if you will. I like, ugh, I don't know, says my 12-year-old. An honest answer. All right, question 23. Just one letter. Just one letter is all you need. You have a 1 in 26 shot. What is Squidward's middle initial? What is Squidward's middle initial? Oh. All right. Quite a few of you know this so far. Watching these answers come in. At least I don't have to check for spellings on this. Just one letter. All right. We had a lot of guesses, but a lot of you said Q, and a lot of you were correct. 20 of you out there. Squidward, Q. Q. All right. Question number 24 is also about Squidward, but not about his name. What is the name of Squidward's wealthy arch rival? What is the name of Squidward's wealthy arch rival? I wish I could do it.
You can, kind of. Not as fast. Those are some eyebrows.
That's what mine looks like after 3 weeks. I need to practice. Oh, makes my eyes dry. That eyebrow is going ham. All right, everybody doing well from what I'm seeing come in on my end. This one, if you know the answer, you know that there's a lot of ways that people are spelling it. So give me just 1 second to mark these right for you. A lot of you gave me the last name. You didn't have to, but if you did, awesome. Good job. I was just looking for a first name. I didn't say that, but a first name was just fine. But if you gave me just his last name, I will accept it because I also didn't say that I just needed first or last. So let me be fair here. And you guys did very well. Squilliam. Squilliam Fancy Son. If you gave me first or last, because I didn't specify. So again, on my screen, it's only showing you Squilliam. But if you gave me first name, last name, both, you got points. As long as you had Squilliam is what I was looking for. Good job. We'll do one more, then we'll look at the standings for the final time before we finish it out. What marketing slogan? And make sure you take your time, because this one needs to be spelled right. It's part of the whole point. What marketing slogan did Patrick come up with for Plankton in the episode Chum Bucket Supreme? It's a 3-word phrase. What 3-word marketing slogan did Patrick come up with for Plankton in Chum Bucket Supreme? Make sure you take your time. Oh, Abby.
I know.
I'm sorry. Oh, you're on the East Coast, aren't you? In New York? I'm sorry.
I would imagine no.
What?
Because it's almost 5 on the East Coast, probably.
Oh, yeah. No, you'd be the other way. All right.
That's okay, Alex.
What's that?
Alex said he spelled it wrong. Bless you.
Yeah, as long as what you wrote is close. I said a 3-word phrase. So as long as you get close to the 3-word phrase, I'm going to give you points.
Oh, Abby, she's from Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky, I'm sorry. Not that you're from Kentucky. I'm sorry that you didn't make it here in time. I'm sure Kentucky's very nice. All right, just checking a few more of these. So a lot of you got this one correct. Over half of you. What we were looking for is chum is fum. Chum is fum. As long as you wrote something close to chum is fum, but it had to be 3 words, just like that. Chum is fum. You got points, so good job. 54% of you. Yeah, somebody said taco, taco, taco. All right, rankings on the screen. This is the final time you'll see them before we finish it out. This last set of questions. JSR still up there. The Pioneers in second. Brolanti in third. Squidward in 14th. Let everybody see through that. We'll see what this dog's up to. Oh, yeah, just still sleeping. Like a little boy.
And I got a kitty over here.
Your face is dirty, sorry. That side eye.
I'm the only one in this family that didn't get a haircut this week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for those of you who weren't with us last night, you all know Gina. She's behind the computer. She makes my drinks. She takes care of the animals. She just keeps the house running, and she cuts my hair. And I think she did a pretty good job. A fantastic job, if I do say so. She did go to school for it, I guess I should say. It's not like she just made it up. She did go to. She had her cosmetology license. All I ever had was a scooter license.
Yep.
Drive a scooter.
And an RV.
Oh, yeah. And a dietitian's license. I left that on the wayside. Here we go. Final 6 questions. This one, I'm going to switch really quick. I just want you to answer with a number. So let me fix this. How many tentacles does Squidward have? You have 30 seconds. You can only answer with numbers. How many tentacles does Squidward have? Kayla, yes. I think Gina's responding to you. Christiane Young, that's okay. I was pretty loose on the Patrick question answer. As long as what you wrote was close, don't you worry. Oh, Abby, usually set an alarm. All right, everybody's in. We had a lot of different guesses. 6, 8, 4, 7, and 5. The correct answer is 6. You okay?
Yeah, kitty.
Oh, 6 tentacles Squidward has. So good job. 29 of you, 47. So most of you out there tonight, most of the questions have had at least half of you answering correct, which is really good. We'll see if that continues through the last few here. Question 27. It's just one word. I'm looking for one word, one name. What is Mr. Krabs' middle name? What is Mr. Krabs' middle name? This one I thought would be pretty hard, and you are showing me that I was right. Oh, actually, now a lot of you coming back with the right answer. This one's a little tricky. This one's a little tricky because we know his last name is Krabs, Mr. Krabs, but he has a first name and a middle name. I'm looking for his middle name, as I said. What is Mr. Krabs' middle name? Let me just make sure I'm not missing any that should be right but spelled wrong. That GIF, though. That's going to be Vincent after he starts his 1, 2, 3 make money with Vincent business. All right. Correct answer here is Harold. Harold. If you put Eugene, don't feel bad. You don't get points. But Eugene is his first name, so you were close. It's Eugene Harold Krabs. So Eugene close, but Harold the correct answer. You're looking for his middle name. We're at the end. These questions are pretty tough. I think I threw in 1 or 2 easies. Questions at the end to make it feel good, but some of these are tough. Like this one is not one of the tough ones. This is one of the easy ones. What is the name of Mermaid Man's faithful sidekick? Mermaid Man and who? What is the name of Mermaid Man's faithful sidekick? That's totally Vincent, yes. Alex, I am 2 points behind my sister. If it ends that way, I'm going to cry.
I'm assuming Sarah's your sister.
Yeah, I'm assuming Sarah. Yep.
Yeah, there she is.
I like the sibling rivalry. Were you about to say that?
Yes.
Well, I like this GIF. Patrick's outfit.
You have an outfit like that.
I do have an outfit like that.
Should've
Wait,
worn
what?
it.
Do I?
Just kidding.
I'll wear that for the late night trivia this week. All right, a couple different ways you spelled this. Oh, but overall, you guys did fantastic. The correct answer here is Barnacle Boy. Barnacle Boy, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. I like the Disney reference, the Flotsam and Jetsam. Was it Ursula's Eels? If I remember correctly. Question 29. Which character on the show taught SpongeBob how to tie his shoes? Which character on the show taught SpongeBob how to tie his shoes? You have 30 seconds. Social, yes. Social. Social. Cheers. Oh, you couldn't see. Some of you haven't been on one of these in a few days, and I made this the other day, the official Baig-o-tricks social glass. So I'm going to do a limited run of these, and I'll put them on the website for anybody that's interested. I would love to be cheersing with the same glass with all of you. All right. Question 29. Who taught SpongeBob how to tie his shoes? You guys knew this. 52% of you, in fact. It was Gary. Gary, of course. Who else? All right, 2 questions left. Number 30. In the episode, My Pretty Seahorse, SpongeBob befriends a seahorse and keeps it as a pet. What does SpongeBob call his seahorse? What name does he have for the seahorse that he befriends in My Pretty Seahorse? You have 30 seconds. Alex, no, it's 3:02 on Botched It Gang. Oh, it's still alive. That is some fantastic hair.
Mm-hmm.
Majestic, even. Nice. I saw what you said.
Oh,
I saw what you
was
said.
like,
Yeah, no,
you
I'm
in my brain.
Olivia. Out of nowhere. Or Debbie. I didn't even know Olivia was here. Welcome, Olivia. And now I see what you're talking about. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm double checking. Oh, Grace Majesty. How did I word the question? What does SpongeBob call his seahorse? All right, I'll be a little lax on this one because there are a number of names that he considers. There are a number of names he considers. I didn't say what name does he officially go with. I just said what does he call it, and he calls the seahorse a few different things. So if you put any one of these 4, I'm going to accept it. So give me 1 second. And I'm doing this because a few of you put it, so that sprang to mind. All right, so a lot of you guessed mystery, horsey Larry name, Bill, Dominique. So like I said, I want to be as fair as possible here. Since I didn't say what name does he decide upon, I said what does he call his seahorse. This is the trouble with writing trivia questions. I did not foresee that. So I'll be open with it. What does he call his seahorse? He decides on mystery in the end, but he does originally toss out 3 different names: Grace, Majesty, or maybe even Debbie. So if you wrote Grace, Majesty, Debbie, or obviously Mystery, you got points here. Good job. And again, there is no decreasing timer on this, so as long as you got your answer in before time was up, you got full points. We have one final question, guys and gals. Question 31. Thank you, Kelsey, for the donation and the quote. Thank you so much. All right. Final question. We're talking about the Bikini Bottoms retirement home. It is not named the Bikini Bottoms retirement home. What is the name of the retirement home in Bikini Bottom? Surprise, your dolphin knows. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh, Dolphin noise.
Dolphin noise. I said dolphin nose. I apologize. Dolphin noise makes a lot more sense. You're welcome, Abigail. All right. This is the final question. So let me take my time and mark these correct. I'm going to be pretty specific on this one. A lot of you are close. A lot of you gave me either the first or the second word. And a lot of you just spelled it a little wrong. So bear with me. I'm almost done. 2 more answers to look at. Okay. So again, you're going to see a lot of you gave me either Shady or Shoals, but you needed Shady Shoals is the name of the retirement home. If you put Shady Shoals Retirement Home or Shady Shoals Rest Home, that's fine. But we were looking for Shady Shoals. You still get points. But again, if you put Shady Shores, I didn't take it. Shady Corals, Sandy Shoals. I was pretty specific on this one because this is the final question. So we are going to see the final standings here in 1 second. I'm excited to see who wrote Rock Bottom. Love it. If Alex or Sarah comes out on top for the sibling rivalry, and obviously we'll see who wins overall. If you win the top, if you're the top participant at today's trivia, make sure that you send us a message on Facebook, the Baig of Tricks Entertainment Facebook page. Send us a message saying, "Hey, that was me," and we'll get you set up with your prize from Elmer's Brewing Company. They were so graciously donated a gift card for the top place tonight, $25 directly for Elmer's Brewing Company. They have delicious beer, delicious food. They're open for curbside carryout and some delivery, depending on where you're at. Probably not all the way to Florida, but you guys can take a trip up here with your gift card afterwards. So let's find out. Before we do, if you're free tomorrow, guys, don't forget 1 o'clock. Golden Girls trivia. Even if you're not a huge Golden Girls fan, you should be. It's on Hulu. You can watch it. You can binge a whole bunch of episodes tonight. B, we're going to be eating and drinking. We have brunch. I'm making a cheesecake. We're ordering food from McWethy's Tavern. We're going to have mimosas and Bloody Marys. I think both. Why not? Let's go big. So 1 o'clock tomorrow, our first ever online trivia brunch. Join us just for a good time, even if you don't know everything about Golden Girls. But right now, let's go over the final participants. Yeah. Okay, we don't do this a lot, but I have a second. So, Adam, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Adam. I don't know how old you are, but thank you for being here for SpongeBob trivia. Happy birthday from myself and from many people in the comments. Ariana works at Elmhurst Brewing Company. Yeah. Thank you for being here, Ariana, and thank you for working at such an awesome brewery who sponsors all these events for us. Joe Flaherty, picture it, Sicily, 1912. Picture it, tomorrow, 1 p.m. Be there. All right, happy birthday, Adam, and happy trivia to whoever ended up in first place, which is JSR. I don't know who it is. JSR, congratulations. You did very well. You answered those questions quickly. And you answered almost all of them correct. Many of you did very well. But that's what's rewarding about the way we do multiple choice is if you know the answers, you're going to be better at typing them in quicker or hitting them quicker. So congratulations, JSR. Very close to a perfect game. Biggs in second place, Chrissy in third. Everybody did very well at SpongeBob Trivia. There's a lot of seasons of this show, and I imagine many of us haven't watched it in a little while. Maybe not every episode. So thank you all for being here. Thank you guys for playing. JSR, shoot us a message. The Baig of Tricks Entertainment Facebook page. Everybody else, have a great day. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy the weather. And we'll see you at 1 o'clock tomorrow with, as I think Lisa or Melissa said, they've already ordered cheesecake and brunch. Lindsay. We're doing the same. So thank you guys so much for being here. We will see you tomorrow for trivia.
Yay.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.